Hey, what's up, guys? This is something different. This is my 2016 NFL mock draft, which is pretty cool, I'd say. Something new on the channel. Like I said, I want to bring in some new things on the channel this year, and I haven't really uploaded much, so. But hey, here's something new. But anyways, this is who I think the teams are going to select, not necessarily who I would select. Because this is completely different than what I would select, so. Here we go. With the first pick, the Los Angeles Rams select Jared Goff, quarterback, California. Good pick. Yeah, I think he'll be a pretty good quarterback in the NFL. I feel like he's the right selection. So, why not? Go for it, man. That's why they traded up to get this guy. Pick number 2, Philadelphia Eagles select Carson Wentz. They'd be happy with either quarterback. Personally, I'd rather have Jared Goff by a long shot. But, yeah, I'm not an Eagles fan, so I'm kind of happy that they're trading up to get this guy because they're wasting their whole draft for this. But, hey, I'm a Giants fan, so. And I don't think Carson Wentz is as good as people think he is. So, one game, I don't know. But hey, if he turns out to be a Blake Bortles, so be it. That's who I think he is. Which would be fine. Third pick is Jalen Ramsey to the San Diego Chargers. Best player in the draft, in my opinion. Gotta go get that guy. There you go. San Diego gets a good football player at pick 3. Dallas Cowboys select Ezekiel Elliott, and that would be very scary if they did. Yeah. I mean, as a Giants fan, I'm afraid of this, but I think it's gonna happen. That's who Jerry Jones wants. What Jerry Jones wants is what Jerry Jones gets, pretty much. One heck of a football player. Pick number 5 for the Jacksonville Jaguars is Joey Bosa. Line him on the opposite side of Dante Fowler Jr. I think that's his name, Dante Fowler. Yeah. 6'5", about 270 roughly, around in there. Big boy. He can get after it. You know, he'll probably be more of a run stopper in the NFL, but he is a good technician. Sometimes a good run stopper and being disrupted is just as good as getting the sack. So, keep the opposing offense off the field. You gotta get your bookends. So, and they're gonna get them both in 1 year. So, alright. Pick number 6 is just strictly a best available player, and plus he'll fit right in. Is Laramie Tunsil, offensive tackle from Mississippi. Good fit. Fitting right in with the Ravens. They need some offense line to protect their franchise, Joe Flacco. So, gotta go get him. Pick number 7, 49ers. DeForest Buckner. Perfect fit. All I gotta say about that. So, perfect fit. Pick number 8, Browns. If they were smart, which they're probably not going to do this, but if they were smart, they'd take Miles Jack. Excellent football player. A beast. And they need linebackers. In the middle, I think he can kick inside, play one of those 2 middle linebacker spots in that 3-4 defense. If they're going to run that, I'm not 100% sure on that. But I guess we'll see what Hugh Jackson does over there in Cleveland. Pick number 9, not a surprise here. Vernon Hargreaves, cornerback from Florida. Second best defensive back in the draft. Gonna be a good football player. So, gotta get your man. They're Buccaneers. Gotta help out that defense. Keep their opposing offense off the field so you can get your second-year quarterback. Jameis Winston on the field so he can throw some touchdowns to Mike Evans or whoever. Pick number 10, my New York Giants select Ronnie Stanley. Offensive tackle from Notre Dame. Big boy, 6'6", 312, roughly in there. Gotta get those offensive linemen. Probably play guard too, I don't know. But he'll fit in right in with the Giants offensive line. They still need help. I mean, they hit on their last 3 offensive line with Weston Richburg. I think Eric Flowers has done a pretty good job in his rookie season. I think he'll only get better. And of course, Justin Pugh, our best offensive lineman, he's really good. So, yeah, Ronnie Stanley for the New York Giants. Pick number 11, Leonard Floyd. A guy who reminds me a lot of a person like Jason Taylor. It's going to take him a few years. As a Bears fan, just wait. This guy's 6'6", 244. But if he bulks up, which I think he will, you guys are going to have one heck of a football player. Alright, pick number 12, the Saints. They're going to take the best available player on the board, and Shaq Lawson. Shaq Lawson, 6'3", 6'4", somewhere in there, about 270. They just need defensive players. That defense is still not good. So get yourself a guy who can do it. Get after it. Alright, pick number 13. The Miami Dolphins select Eli Apple from Ohio State. Look, he just needs to quit grabbing people past 5 yards, which reminds me a lot of Prince Amukamara, who played for the Giants. Hopefully he can stay healthy for the Dolphins if they decide to go that route. Pick number 14, Reggie Ragland. Scares me a little bit because an Alabama linebacker from a few years ago by the name of Rondell McClain didn't work out so well for the Oakland Raiders. But hey, I think he will. As long as he stays healthy, which I'm sure he will. Yeah. Alright, pick number 15, the Tennessee Titans select Jack Conklin. He plays for Michigan State. 6'6", about 310, roughly around in there. He's going to be a very good offensive lineman. He's nasty, and I think that's what the Tennessee Titans need bad. And they drafted a guy from Michigan a few years ago in Taylor Lewan, which I loved that year. He reminds me a lot of him. I think you need another one of them because Taylor Lewan's a pretty decent offensive lineman. And Jack Conklin could be even better. But I don't think he will be, but he'll be pretty good. Yeah. Alright. Guy who I absolutely love for pick number 16. He's probably higher on my board than normal, but when you look at his stats in college, he's so consistent, like as far as stat-wise goes. And also, he did really good at the combine. His name is Emmanuel Ogbah, defensive end from Oklahoma State. I don't know why people don't think he's good, because I think he's pretty good. I feel like he has the highest upside of any of the players. I mean, yeah, he can get after it, but he gets after the quarterback, but he needs to learn how to stop the run a little bit better. But hey, it's a pass-happy league. That's why he got up to 16. And the Lions are going to get themselves one heck of a defensive end to pair next to Ziggy Ansah, which that'd be pretty scary, I think. Pick number 17. The Falcons select Kevin Dodd, defensive end from Clemson. The other defensive end from Clemson. I think this guy would be pretty good too. got pass rushers. You can't have enough of them. And right now the Falcons need some more pass rushers. They got Vic Beasley, but they need another one. So this guy can get after it. Alright. Now we're on to the Indianapolis Colts, and this is all about athleticism. Size, speed, strength. And Vernon Butler. Defensive tackle from LA Tech. This dude is 6'4", 323. He has long arms, outstanding athleticism, and he can get after it. And that's what the Colts need. You can put him inside or outside on the defensive line. They'll probably have him inside, but they can move this guy around. And as far as I know, the Colts need a better defense. So this guy can help make that team better. Now we're on to the Buffalo Bills. And they select Laquan Treadwell, wide receiver from Ole Miss. 6'2", 220. Anquan Bolden type. They got their speedy guy and Sammy Watkins. Now they need their other guy who can get the ball. I mean, he reminds me a lot of DeAndre Hopkins, which is what they need. They just need another wide receiver because they don't have enough firepower on offense. This guy will help. So now pick number 20. I love this guy as well. And the Jets select, New York Jets select Paxton Lynch, quarterback from Memphis. I don't understand why people don't think this guy's going to be good. Personally, I feel like I've been saying it all along. I have this guy right up there. I have him rated higher than Carson Wentz. I don't understand it. I don't understand why people don't like this guy. I watched this tape. I mean, he has probably the best deep ball accuracy in the entire draft. Probably best accuracy of all the quarterbacks in this draft. This guy can launch it, and not only that, he's accurate with the football. I don't know. I just don't know. Paxton Lynch is going to be a good quarterback. I mean, he even beat Ole Miss, and he played for Memphis. I mean, I don't know. 6'7", 240. Probably has a better arm than Cam Newton does, like as far as accuracy wise. He has the same body type. Reminds me of Ben Roethlisberger and Cam Newton. So, big, humongous hands. I mean, this guy can spin it. Whether or not, whatever the Jets are going to do with Ryan Fitzpatrick, I don't know. But either way, if you have him sit for a year or two, you got your quarterback for the next 10 years. Maybe longer, if you're lucky. The heck. They need to start grooming their quarterbacks. If they re-sign Ryan Fitzpatrick, you know, they're going to need help. Alright, with the next pick, 21st pick, the Redskins select Ryan Kelly, center from Alabama. Now, I like this guy a lot. I have him rate him higher than a lot of other people do, but they need offensive linemen, and I feel like they need a guy playing center, and this guy can do it. So, yeah. Ryan Kelly to the Redskins. Alright, now I like this pick right here. With the 22nd pick, the Texans select Chris Jones. And he's played for Mississippi State, and he's 6'6", 310. Pair him next to J.J. Watt. Whew, that could be scary. This guy's probably going to be a little quicker than Watt was, but not as strong. But heck, bookends right there. Tall guys too, both about 6'6". I mean, they're gonna swat. They're just gonna be like throwing through a forest on that team soon. All right, with the 23rd pick, the Vikings select Josh Doctson, wide receiver from TCU. They just bottom line need a wide receiver and get the best one in the draft, or the best one available right now. Well, as far as guy who can go get the football, which they need bad. Alright. With the 24th pick, the Cincinnati Bengals select Corey Coleman, wide receiver from Baylor. Now, I like this guy a lot. Doesn't quite have huge hands, which concerns me a little bit, but this guy will take the top off of defense. And Andy Dalton needs one of them guys. And this guy could do it. So, Corey Coleman to the Bengals. Alright, with the 25th pick, the Steelers select Mackenzie Alexander, cornerback from Clemson. Bottom line is they need help in the secondary. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Alright, with the 26th pick, the Seattle Seahawks select LaRaven Clark, offensive tackle from Texas Tech. This guy just looks like a guy that Seattle would pick. I mean, he's pretty raw. Usually that's what they do, and then they develop him into good players, so that's all they got to do. Alright, with the 27th pick, the Green Bay Packers select Taylor Decker from Ohio State, offensive tackle. He's 6'7", 310 or whatever. He needs a little bit of work done, but I mean, I wouldn't say he's gonna ever be elite, but I mean, he'll be solid starter, and maybe sometimes a solid starter, but you know what you're gonna get out of him. I mean, he's gonna be really good. He can stop the pass. I'm not sure how good of a run blocker he's gonna be, but stopping the pass is pretty important. So, all right, with the 28th pick, the Chiefs select Will Fuller, wide receiver from Notre Dame. Another guy who could take the top off of defense. And to be honest with you, the Chiefs kind of need another receiver. So, this guy could do it. With the 29th pick, the Cardinals select Artie Burns, defensive back from the U. And why I say this pick is this guy is pretty raw as well, but if he doesn't work out at corner, you need a safety. So there you go, you got a safety. And I think that's what he's going to end up being as a center fielder. Just kind of something that they kind of need, so. Reminds me of a little bit of Antrell Roll. A little bit. A raw Antrell Roll. So. And that's what they need, so. That's what I'm giving them. With the 30th pick, the Panthers select William Jackson III. They just need a cornerback because they lost Josh Norman. And I feel like this would be a perfect fit. I mean, he could do it, I think. I mean, he's a little raw, but playing for Houston, but he'll probably be a pretty good player, so why not give it a shot? Alright, with the 31st pick and the final pick of the 2016 first round NFL draft, the Super Bowl champion Broncos select Ashawn Robinson, defensive tackle from Alabama. Strictly the reason why they're picking this guy is all for depth and best player on the board. Plain and simple. This guy fell right into their laps, so they take him. Can never have enough defensive linemen. That's what I always say. And that's what they're going with. So, alright guys, that'll be all for this mock draft. If you like this video, give us a big thumbs up and subscribe for more and leave a comment and I might get back to you. So, peace out.